President Biden is working to lift all restrictions on providing U.S. weapons to Israel. Doing so will make it even harder for anyone, including Congress, to monitor weapons transfers to the country, even as Israel has killed more than 15,000 Palestinians. Meanwhile, protesters are physically blocking weapons deliveries to Israel, saying, "Until Congress blocks the bombs, we will." Indigenous protesters spent hours blocking a cargo ship at the Tacoma port in Washington state after they were tipped off that it contained arms shipments to Israel. Dozens blocked entry ports at Missouri's Boeing factory, where activists say the company manufactures bombs used in Gaza. And in California, protesters stormed a military ship they believe was carrying weapons for Israel. These protesters don't just want a ceasefire. They want the U.S., which has contributed the most aid to Israel than any other country in the world, to stop arming Israel altogether. And it's not just the U.S. The world's largest weapons company, Lockheed Martin, saw Canadian protesters calling to stop arming Israel. In Australia, protesters weren't just on land, but also in the sea, blocking Israeli Zim shipping company. And in the UK, trade unionists and students blocked the entry to Britain's biggest military supplier. In Barcelona, dock workers have vowed not to load or unload military materials onto any ship bound for Israel. The world wants the U.S. to stop arming Israel, but President Biden seems determined to do the opposite.